All right, so we're going to start the live session, but you can interrupt anytime if you have any questions, okay? All right, so let's get started. All right, what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another live session. What's going on? Yo, what up, Visca? What up, Roger? How you guys doing? What up, Jim Bell? What's going on? What's going on, everybody? Let's get started because you guys know we're going to be doing some live trades here. We're going to be going over the exact strategy that I follow to be able to make around $1,000 to $5,000 a day. I basically make your monthly income every single day, and I'm going to show you exactly the steps I take to do that, and you don't have to pay because I make money from the markets. The real problem is that everyone's out there selling courses on things they actually don't do well on, but then when you ask them, hey, can you show me your trading history, suddenly they all disappear. All right, so I'm the only one that I come live, I do my trades live, I answer all your questions, and I don't even sell anything. So for anyone who wants to get started, you should really just go to my website, akpwc.com, and all the steps are right there. You get access to my system, you get access to a whole library of videos that I've made that you can watch, that you should watch, to learn how to actually be profitable in trading, because that's what it really comes down to. So guys, go get started. Now, let's see if there's any trades that we can take here right now. So, let's see. I mean, this was a really nice pullback on BTC that we just had right there. That would have been a really good entry for a buy trade. Now, the one thing that I want to go over with everyone is that, you know, it really doesn't matter which markets you're trading. So a lot of people come in here and they're like, oh, I only trade this, I only trade that. But in reality, you have to understand that the name doesn't matter at all. It doesn't matter what the market's called, because at the end of the day, it's just numbers moving on a chart. That's all it is. And then remember, we can make money whether the markets go up or down. So then it even more doesn't matter which market we're trading. So we should actually be able to trade every single market at any single given time, because the markets are either going to be going up or down, and we can take advantage of that. All right, so let's go ahead and talk about exactly, you know, what it is that we even do here, because a lot of people are usually confused as to how come you don't sell anything, aka why don't you sell anything? So let me tell you exactly why I don't sell anything, okay? So let's open up this parameters file right here. So right here, by the way, if you guys are in the Toronto area, Arch, thank you for the gift, appreciate it. If you're in the Toronto area, give me a call. Come visit me in person. I'm here all the time at the office. Our office is actually open 7 days a week from 11 to 5 o'clock. Every single day, 7 days a week, even holidays, okay? We're open every single day. So come visit us in person. I know right now, it's Sunday. You're not doing anything. We're just going to waste time, and then tomorrow you're going to be complaining about the price of gas, okay? So stop wasting time. Come visit us in person, and let's get started, okay? So let's go through this because it's actually very important to understand this. Now, if there's anyone that's selling you a course or a trading bot or a subscription or anything like that, remember, it's a scam, okay? It's very clearly a scam. From what's saying you never trade live, all of my trades are done live. You can actually just go watch the live, live streams that I have recorded. All of them are done live. So if anyone is promising you guaranteed results, it's a scam, because no one can guarantee you anything, okay? Yo, what up, Sophia? What's going on? Now, if they can't show you any live trades and there's no verifiable track record on live account, it's a scam. What does that mean? You know how I come live here, I do my trades live, and then I show you my live track record. Now, let me show you guys, for example, this. Now, again, remember, it says 3 months, but it's counting the past 2 months and 3 days, because we're on the 3rd, okay? So, you guys can see all of these trades. You guys can see there's winning and losing trades, right? You can see winning and losing trades. Now, let's go all the way down, and let's see how much we've done in the past 2 months, because this is basically the past 2 months. Guys, check this out. We've done a profit of $87,162.50 in the past 2 months. And all of these trades were done live. You could have just been here, followed along, learned, but instead you were out there chilling with your friends. And all of your friends are also broke, and they're also complaining about the price of gas, okay? So this is the real problem. Sunny is asking how much. Sophia is asking with how much. So basically, my account size is about $646,000. So on about a 600K account, we did a profit of $87,000 in the past 2 months. Now, let me tell you guys something. What do you think about NASDAQ on Monday? I think that NASDAQ is going to move. It's going to start moving actually in a few hours, okay? Now, when people ask, what do you think about, they're asking for a prediction. Now, let me tell you guys something. There is nobody on this planet that can make a prediction, okay? Because what is a prediction? You're trying to tell the future. Do you know what the future holds? I don't know what the future holds. Do you know what's going to happen in the future? No. Nobody does. So next time you see a video that pops up on your phone or laptop and it says, why Bitcoin is going to 600,000, by whatever, why gold is going to this much, by this, why NASDAQ is going to go. Remember, they're lying to you. They're blatantly lying to your face. Okay, let's just go back and become humans again. Okay, let's just go back to being a normal human. If there's someone who keeps lying to your face over and over again, at one point you would be like, yo, I'm not even going to trust anything you say, right? Like, you're going to stop believing that person, right? Now, let me tell you something. Just understand that being able to tell the future is not real. It doesn't exist. No one can tell the future. So when your mentor or guru or the guy who you watch all their videos on social media is making predictions, just understand that everything that's coming out of their mouth is a lie. Okay? Everything that they're going to say is a lie. So I'm the only one that comes live here. I don't sell anything because let me explain to you exactly what I'm doing here, okay? Why is it that I come live here, I make $1,000 to $5,000 a day, and I don't sell anything? The reason is because anyone that has a profitable trading system, that has a profitable trading strategy, actually, it's not that, I become a mentor and I start charging people to learn how to trade and that's why I'm the greatest trader. No, that's not what happens. What happens if you have a profitable trading strategy is you go and you start raising hundreds of millions of dollars and billions of dollars so that you can have a registered hedge fund or an institute, like a financial institution where you can accept everyone's money and you can be trading. That's what proper traders do. They don't sell courses, okay? Just so you guys understand. That's not how it works. So let's see. Sophia's saying, what time are you always online? So Sophia, I'm usually online around this time, and then I'm going to be live in about 9 hours from now. So wherever you guys are in the world, in about 9 hours from now, I'm going to be live again. All right? Are you online when the market's open? Now, here's the one thing you have to understand is that, when the market's open, there's a lot of volatility, but we can be trading at any given time because anytime the market moves, we can make money. So here's what I'm trying to tell you guys. Okay, you guys all want to run a business, right? Everyone wants to run a business. Everyone sees, oh wow, running a business, I'm my own boss. I can go to the washroom whenever I want. I can go and do whatever. I can travel. I can do it. I want to be my own boss. Let me tell you exactly how I'm trying to run my business and how I'm able to make money and how I'm trying to get into the billions of dollars because any of you guys can also do that. The problem is everyone thinks too small, okay? Everyone comes in here and is like, how do I make 500? Stop. I'm going to tell you how you can get into the hundreds of millions and billions of dollars. Are you ready to go to the billions? Let me show you, okay? So basically, the way that it works, the way that trading actually works, by the way, the reason you have electricity, the reason you have water, the reason you have shirts, the reason you have gas to put in your car, the reason you even have a car is because of trading, okay? This is what moves the world. Okay? So, how do we be a part of this business, okay? That's what I'm trying to show you guys. The way that it works is, let's say you can start building a track record. What's a track record? It's a history of trades, okay? Once you can start to be profitable and you can build a history of trades, it's not that you go out and you start selling your course for 500. No, it's that you start to go out and start raising millions and millions of dollars. That's what it is. Because here's the thing, if you can make even 2 to 3% a month, and this is what everyone's goal should be. It should be build a track record. Just make a few percentages a month, 2, 3% a month, 5% a month. Those are crazy numbers because let's say right now you might have 10K, 50K, 100K. You don't have a lot of money. Fine. But guess what? If you can consistently show income only for even 1 to 2 years, if you can go to someone and say, here, look, here's my track record for the past 2 years. I've been able to consistently make money. There are so many people who just sold their homes or who had just, sold their business. They're sitting on 2 million, 5 million, 10 million, and they don't really know what to do with it. And now let's say you come in, you swoop in and you say, listen, I have a track record. I can make money trading. Let's say you only had 20K, 10K, whatever, but you can show consistent growth. Now you can go out, partner with these people who have money. And then let's say you get $1 million and you're making 2 to 3% a month, right? On $1 million, which doesn't sound like a lot, right? That's 20 to 30,000 USD a month. That's more than how much most people are making right now anyways, right? So this is what I'm trying to show you guys is that start building a track record, start building your business, because then let's say you can raise 10 million, then you can raise 50 million. That's what everyone's goal should be, all right? So, Josh is saying my account is verified. Let's go. For anyone who's asking how to get started with your trading business that could potentially go to the hundreds of millions of dollars, and I'm going to be there. Obviously, I'm trying to do the same thing because I have a profitable strategy. I give it to you so that you can actually just duplicate the same thing I'm doing. You can do the same thing I'm doing, exactly to the T, when it comes to how I'm running the business, how I'm doing it, how I'm going out and raising money. All of this stuff, you guys can follow this. How do you do this? So go to my website right now, akpwc.com. All right? Look, no customers, no products, no sales. We just make profit on a daily basis. Watch this video. This video, the one that I have on my website, is how I made $31,000 in just a few minutes trading. And I recorded it so you can see exactly how I made your yearly income. This is 31,000 USD. How I made your annual income in just a few minutes. This is how I did it. So you guys can just go to my website, akpwc.com, and just follow the steps. There's no payment portal. You don't have to pay. What are you waiting for? All right. Should I print out my trades as a track record? Then you can actually just view your track record right here on the website. For one saying you can just trade and build up the money yourself. So here's the problem. The problem is that takes too long. The goal really should be let's raise 10 million, 100 million, 50, because trading and getting up to 10 million can possibly take a very, very long time. But let's say you're profitable, for 1 to 2 years, most likely you're not going to make 10 million in 2 years. But in 2 years, you can have a track record that you can go out and raise 10 million. That's definitely possible. Yeah, exactly, JT. So that's what I'm saying. Just get started. Build a track record. Let's go. Backer saying, hello, help. For sure. Just go to my website, akpwc.com, and everything is there step by step. Yo, he says, saying, bro, where have you been? Yo, I was in New York. I was traveling, but I'm back now. Let's go. Let's get started. How can I get those buy-sell indicators? Guys, just go to my website, akpwc.com. Everything is there step by step. Now, let's go through it, okay? Let's go through it. So, step 1 that all of you guys are going to do, okay, is first of all, you watch this video so you can see exactly how the money is made. Step 2, register on Abato. Abato is the trading platform that we're using. They're licensed, they're regulated, and they have the lowest fees. So if you're trading anywhere else, I guarantee you're losing money. Okay, so go register on Abato, get your account funded, get it verified. Now, step 2 is access the range bar system, which runs on our website, justsimpletrading.org. Okay, so these are the range bars. So the range bars very clearly just show exactly which way the market's actually going. Guys, so we actually just got some sell alerts right here. on crypto. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go ahead and wait to see. Okay, so there we go. We just got it, and now the market's already moving down. If we get a little bit of a pushback up, I'll go ahead and enter this trade right here. All right, so first trade of the day. Are you guys ready? Let's go. Let's see if we can take this trade right here. Let's just make sure we're getting the reversal. All right, so we're getting the reversal. We're getting a little bit of a pullback here. Okay, and after I do the trade, I'm going to walk you guys through exactly what I did. Are the range bars free? Of course. I don't sell anything. Lightly, if you use any other trading platform, I guarantee you're going to lose money on the fees. So just go get your account set up and started on Abato. That's where we're trading as well. All right, guys, there's that pullback. There we go. So I'm just going to enter this sell trade. Now, this is our first trade of the day. So it's $4,000. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to right away set my stop loss and set my take profit. I can't really see behind there. Set my stop loss and set my take profit at 1,000. Okay, so there we go. There's my stop loss. There's my take profit. All right, so why is my stop loss above and why is my take profit below? It's because we're in a sell trade. All right, so because we're in a sell trade, my stop loss is above and my take profit is below. And now what is the strategy? The strategy is basically we risk less than 1%. All right. We waited for the reversal on the range bar. So you guys can see the range bars went from green to red. And we got this trade alert that was a sell trade alert. So we entered the sell trade. Then once the trade is open, we set our stop loss and take profit always at 100 points. So our stop loss take profit always at 100 points above and below at 1-to-1 risk reward ratio. Okay. Hey, how's it going? Is it your first time here?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. So let me just give you the sheet. The Wi-Fi password is right there on the wall, so you can get yourself connected. And then we'll be going through this, but in the meantime, you could just go to the website, akpwc.com. I'll be telling you.
I have listed on everything.
Oh, you have everything ready to go?
Yeah.
Nice. That's perfect. All right. Perfect. Okay, sounds good. By the way, guys, if you're in the Toronto area, make sure you guys come visit us in person. Here's our office address. I'm here all the time. You can actually call me or text me anytime you guys need help. And let's go. Let's get started. By the way, for anyone who wants to get started, just go to my website, akapwc.com. You get access to everything completely for free. I never charge anyone for anything. So just go there, follow the steps, get started, and then I actually come live here every single day, twice daily, once around this time, and then once in about 9 hours from now. So wherever you guys are in the world, in about 9 hours from now, I'm going to be live again, and we'll be doing live trades showing you guys exactly how we do this. All right? How about the super trend? So Dan, the reason we took the sell is because right here, we were getting the sell trade alerts. All right, so we're getting the sell trade alerts. You guys can see those red bullseye. Now, once we get that, and then we see the reversal on the range bars, that's our confirmation. So we were just using the trade alerts plus the range bar reversal. All right. Now, Andrew saying, do you have a promo code for registration on Abato? Yeah, you can use the promo code AKAPWC. Let's go. JT Longbow is saying it's starting to go down. So let's see, guys. So right here, we just entered this trade and we're at about 575. We're at about $602, $663 in profit so far. Now, guys, remember, if you had everything ready to go, you could have just followed along. The problem with most people is that they keep thinking, they keep waiting, and then they're like 90 years old and now they're full of regrets. So you shouldn't just wait. Life is all about taking risks, being able to learn and understand. Even going to school is a risk. Because actually I have so many people here that come and they're like, oh, I have this master's of this and my PhD of this. And I'm like, okay. And they're like, can you hire me? I'm like, that's so funny. Like, you went to school for so long and you can't even find a job. This is crazy. All right. Can you think, is there a way to get a tax form for Abato? So you can actually download your entire trading history, Caden. So if you click orders history right here, all right, and then whatever period you select, if you click this button right there, it's like a download button. If you click that, it's going to download your whole entire trading history track record. All right. right, guys, so we're at about $845 in profit on this trade that we took live. Now, the main thing that I want to show you guys is that I'm able to do this without selling any course, without selling any bot, without selling any subscription. I'm able to make what most people make in a whole, in a whole month, every single day from the markets. So the whole thing that you have to realize is that none of you guys have ever paid me. No one has ever paid me anything, actually. But still, I'm here making thousands of dollars every single day. Sophia, it's akapwc.com. Yeah, so, let me see. Kyle is asking, is there any way? Oh, tax form. Oh, so tax form? No, I'm not sure about the tax form, but you can download your trade history, and then I usually just give it to my accountant, and they just deal with it. What platform do I use to trade? Guys, go to akapwc.com. That's my website right there. Everything is there, step by step. So basically, the trading platform is right there. You can get access to the range bars. The button is right there. And then you can even watch all of these trading videos that we've made in step 3, which is actually crazy because it goes through everything step by step. It actually doesn't get easier than this. So what is the entire trading history? What's the trading strategy? All right, so let's go through this. Let's go through the actual trading strategy. By the way, in the meantime, guys, go follow the steps and let's get started. So the one thing that we always have to realize is that no one can do technical analysis, okay? Everyone gets really upset when I say that is because you've spent countless hours watching videos about how to analyze the markets, how to draw the lines, where to draw the lines, and I'm sitting here telling you that it's not real. Okay, why is it not real? So let me explain this to you. So, gold? Gold is worth trillions of dollars. And this is real, not an exaggeration. Gold is the most traded asset on this planet. Okay, it's worth trillions of dollars. Do you think gold says, oh, it's 121, time to go up? Do you think gold does that? No, it doesn't. Do you think Bitcoin, worth hundreds of billions of dollars, says, oh, it's 945, time to go down? No, it can't. Why? Because the markets, the price has nothing to do with time. Markets have nothing to do with time at all. And this is just the reality of the situation. So how can we do analysis on candles that are based on time? We can't. Logically speaking, it doesn't make any sense. We cannot do technical analysis on time-based candles. It's not a real thing. Because let me give you guys an example. Let's say that I draw lines on a 1 minute time frame and it looks like the market's going up, right? Now I switch to the 5 minute time frame. What does it look like? Market's going down. Then I switch to the 30 minute time frame. Looks like market's going up again. Then I switch to the 1 hour time frame. Looks like the market's going down. We will always be confused and you will always be fooled by these candles. Always. You will always be fooled by these candles. So what's happening is that, the reason why you think that technical analysis is real is because social media and videos, it's full of people doing this, but then at the end of the video, what do they say? Always 100% guaranteed. Oh, and if you want to learn more, buy my course. Right? That's how all the videos end. And guys, there we go. Congratulations. We just hit take profit for $1,000. So I just made $1,000 USD live here in front of you without selling you anything, literally yelling at you to stop paying people to learn how to trade, because if you're paying them, they're actually not making money in the markets. I'm the only one that comes live. I do all my trades live. Congratulations. Let's go. Let's get started. So the way that it works is I did a 10 lot size trade on BTC, and I set my stop loss to take profit at 100 points. And then when it hits the 100 points, it's worth 1,000, because 10 times 100 points, 10 lots times 100 points is 1,000.
And how much is each lot?
So the way that, the margin requirement for me to be able to do this was only 11,400. So I had to have 11,400 in my account to be able to open this trade. All right, so there we go. Congratulations to everybody. Let's go. You guys know I do this every single day live here. So what are you waiting for? Go to my website, akpwc.com, get your account set up, get it funded, get it verified, and then just join me live here every single day as I do all my trades live. I will sell you guys anything. We're literally on YouTube, Twitch, and TikTok, which is all free. Okay, and I don't pay. There's no paywall. There's no payment portal. You just come here, learn for free. Let's get started. Thomas is saying, are you trading live every day and when? Yeah, so I actually come live here around this time every single day, and then I'll be live in about 9 hours from now as well, from 9 hours from now. Jeeping Mike is saying, incorrect, not all markets are equal, some are very seasonal. No, all of the markets are the same. The name doesn't matter, and the price doesn't matter. The way it's going up or down doesn't matter. Nothing matters. All that matters is that we're able to take just 100 points in a move, whether it's up or down, and make profit on it. Because let me tell you something: 100-point trade on Tesla is the same thing as 100-point trade on gold. Is the same thing as 100-point trade on Bitcoin. It doesn't matter because our profit is in USD. So it actually doesn't matter what market you're trading. All of that is human bias. It's your opinions and feelings. But let me tell you something. Your feelings and opinions don't pay the bills. That's the reality. It's that everyone is so caught up with how they feel and, I like this market, I like that market. Let me tell you something. When the bills come, when your mortgage is due, when the rent is due, when you got to go to the grocery store and you go to Costco and your bill is $700, it's not going to say, hey, do you feel like paying today? That's not how it works. If you got to pay the bills, you got to pay the bills. So stop worrying about your feelings and just understand that this is the only trading strategy that you'll ever find that's actually profitable. And I do it live here every single day. All right, let's go. How much do you need to start with the system? So there's actually no minimum or maximum, but remember, trading is a percentage-based business, right? So 1% is 1% is 1%. This is why banks and hedge funds move hundreds of millions and billions of dollars, because this is what they're doing with your money. They're trading with your money every single day. And they're making, let's say, 8%, 9% a year, and they're giving you like 2.7, whatever the rate is right now, 2.75%. That's what they're giving you. So the whole goal is to understand that trading is a percentage-based business. The reality is we should start with as much as possible in the account, then we risk as little as possible. This is the main thing that I want to tell everyone is, people do the opposite. They start with, everyone comes in here, they're like, hey, Mohammed, or AKA, what's the minimum I can start with? That's what everyone's saying. What's the minimum? I'm like, when you go to open a bank account, do you say, what's the minimum I can deposit? No, it's your bank account. You're just going to put whatever you can in there, right? So the same way, like when you're starting a business, you don't say, what's the minimum I can start the business with? Because everyone knows that's not how businesses run, right? If you go to McDonald's, do you guys know right now to get a McDonald's franchise is at least $5 to $10 million, just so you guys know. If you go to McDonald's and you say, hey, what's the minimum I can start with? Do you think they're even going to respond to your email? No. They're gonna junk, because that's not how businesses run. All right. Roland saying super trend was green, but you took a sell. Yeah, exactly. So let me tell you why. The super trend was green, but what was happening is we were getting these red trade alerts that run on our range bars. So as soon as that came, and then I waited for the actual range bars to reverse, then I took the sell. All right. Joker saying, can I come now? Sorry, I'm late. Yeah, feel free to come. I'm going to be here for the next about 3 hours. So, all right, guys, let's go over the strategy. Okay, let's go over the strategy. What is the strategy? So the strategy is, step one, we're always looking at the super trend. What color is the super trend? What is the super trend? The super trend shows us which way the overall trend is going. Okay, so what is the market overall trending up? Is the market overall trending down? When it's green, obviously that means the market's going up. When it's red, let's zoom out, sorry. When it's red, you can see it means the market is going down. So you can see right there, market is going down. When it's green, market's going up. All right. So if the super trend is green, we're only taking buy trades. I'm not going to take a sell trade if the super trend is green. Okay. And if the super trend is red, I'm only taking sell trades. Okay. Now that we know that, when do we actually enter the trade? Okay, when do we actually enter the trade? So we're always waiting for the range bar reversals. Now, remember how we said you can't analyze time-based candles, right? You can't analyze them. But when it comes to the range bars, why is it that we can use the range bars to enter trades but not time-based candles? Because these bars are only generated when the market actually moves. Now, this is our custom setup, custom parameters, custom system, and you're not going to find this anywhere else because we made it and it's running live from our servers. Okay, so it's running live from our servers. You guys can see. No one can move this or do anything because this is our custom setup, right? Now, how do the range bars work? So basically what happens is, so you see right here, when it goes from green to red, that's when we're looking for a sell trade. But remember, if the super trend is green, am I going to take a sell trade here? No. Only if the super trend is red, then I'm going to take the sell trade here. And then when it's going from red to green, I'm looking for a buy trade, right? But only when the super trend is also green. So that way, what we're doing is we're actually, okay, if the overall trend is up, I don't want to go against the overall big trend. But here's the nice thing. Using the range bars, we're able to catch the moves on pullbacks. What does that mean? So let me just go back here. Let's see if we can find. Oh, this is actually such a great example. All right, guys, are you guys ready for this? So look at this. Look at this right here. So you guys see this? The super trend went red right up here, right? Now you can see we're in a big downtrend. Now let's say you missed this initial move. Oh man, I missed it. And it's okay. It happens. Everyone misses trades. I miss trades every day, every second. Now, right here, you can see, okay, we had a big move down, and now what happened here? This is called a pullback. So what I'm able to do is I'm able to wait for a pullback right here and then enter my sell trade here because the range bars will show that green to red. So the range bars will go green to red, and right here, I'll be able to enter my sell trade and then be able to ride down 100 points because it's just 100 points we're trying to catch. All right, so there we go. So that's how we use the super trend. That's how we use the range bars. Now, here's the thing. When we've entered when we see this confirmation, now it's time to enter the trade, right? So remember, we always risk less than 1%, right? So whatever the balance is, we risk less than 1% by using the lot size. Then we set our stop loss and take profit at 100 points above and below. And then the most important thing, we just let it ride out. We never move stop loss. We never move it to break even. We never adjust our take profit. We don't do any of those things. We don't close the trades early. None of those things. The reason is because all of those things are just emotional decisions you're making. It's not a strategy. Okay?
So whenever we enter, it is like possible to get 100 points from sell or buy.
Exactly. So our goal is to get the 100 points, whether it's a buy or sell. Whether the markets go up or down, we want to be able to just catch the 100 points. And then we just do this over and over and over again. Right? Now, using this exact strategy that I'm telling you guys, we get around a 60 to 65% accuracy. Okay? At 1-to-1 risk reward ratio. Now, it's very important to understand that there's no such thing as 100%. There's no such thing as even a 90%. There's no such thing as even an 80%. Those numbers aren't real. So if anyone claims that, just know they're lying to you. Okay? Now, Steve is saying only 10 points though on ETH. So Steve, it's actually still 100 points. It's just calculated differently because of the price. AG saying, bro saying buy low and sell high. Nothing revolutionary. So AG, seems like you just joined. Welcome to the live. So it's actually the whole system and strategy that I showed you guys. So this is the one thing that it's so funny. Like people come in and they like to select one thing out of a whole strategy and say, hey, I've tried this. It doesn't work. You know, they'll say, I tried 1-to-1. It doesn't work. But that's like taking, like all the ingredients of a cake and then taking just the flour and being like, flour doesn't taste good. And it's like, wait, but that's not the cake. So the same way, the strategy is made up of a whole bunch of pieces. You can't just pick and choose one thing. It's the whole entire strategy. Because what is a strategy? It's a set of rules. A strategy is a set of rules. Not one rule. A strategy is a set of rules. So I'll give you guys the entire trading strategy right now, all right? So enter at the range bar reversal, confirm with the super trend, risk less than 1%, and then set stop loss and take profit at 100 points. Those are the 4 steps. And then the 5th one, never touch the trade. Yeah.
When you place the trade,
Yeah.
the profit was showing like 500, 600.
Yeah.
It was not, your target was not hit at that time.
Yes.
But do you have option to exit at that time?
You do have the option because obviously you have full control of your trade, right? So you can close the trade early, but we never do that. The reason is because then you're actually just doing your own thing. Like then it's not really a strategy, right? Because then you'll do that on the other side too. You'll be down 500, 600, and you're going to close the trade, right? Then you're doing emotional trading, gambling, and then now you're just not even following anything. So this is why we always follow a strategy very, very strictly. All right, guys. So let's see right here. All right. Let's see. Is your super trend an advanced version of point and figure charting? No, so keep in mind the super trend right here on the bottom is it uses historical data to show exactly which way the market trend is going. Amal is saying, so you use super trend and trade on your own broker. So basically, Amal, we're using the super trend on the Abato trading platform, which is the broker. Now, that's the broker, that's the platform we are also trading on, but our website is justsimpletrading.org, which is where the range bars run. All right, guys, so we're having this nice pullback right here. As you guys can see, the super trend is still green. Super trend is green. And right here, the range bars are coming red. So as soon as the range bars go green, so see, super trend is green, and the range bars, as soon as it goes green, I'm going to go into a buy trade. Okay, so we'll do a second trade so you guys can see exactly how it works. The link in bio leads to, Meantime, there we go. It's going green. So I'm going to go ahead and enter this buy trade right here, guys. So we just entered our second buy trade right here. So second trade of the day. The first one was actually a sell. All right, so now let me just set my stop loss and take profit. I'll show you guys exactly how to do it. Now, if you guys want to go to my website, just go to akapwc.com. Just go to akpwc.com. All the links are there. All right, now I'm going to click and drag my entry up and set. I can't really even see where that is. So I'm going to click and drag it down, set my stop loss, and then I'm going to click and drag it up to set my take profit. There you go. So there's $1,000 for take profit, $1,000 for stop loss, and now we're just going to let this trade ride out. Rainman is saying, why when I modify SLTP after I place a trade, a new trade will be placed? No, Rainman, so what it does is these two lines are your stop loss and take profit. So that's your triggers. So it's the max that you want to risk, max that you want to make. Let's see right here. Buffing time is saying, so people are jumping into this with no experience, know nothing about market structure, just super trend thing. No, so it's not just a super trend, it's the entire strategy. So the entire strategy that I show everyone is, which, by the way, we've been using for over 8 years now. We've actually cleared a few $1 million doing this. And I'm the only one that comes live here. I show you guys all my live trades, show you guys exactly how it works, and my track record as well. So the whole entire strategy is, we wait for the reversals on the range bars. Once we see the reversal, so it goes green to red or red to green, then we confirm it with the super trend. Then we risk less than 1% per trade. Then we set our stop loss, take profit, always at 100 points. It's always at 100 points. All right. So Samba saying, do you also offer managing accounts? No. So I don't sell anything. I will never take your money. You should actually never pay me anything. And the only reason I would be able to manage money is if you pull up with minimum $10 to $100 million. That's the minimum. $10 to $100 million. Then we can partner up. FOMO saying you got, all right, FOMO. So, there's some people that, like to stay broke, but I just made your entire weekly income in just a few minutes. And actually, you could have just done the same thing, which is actually so funny. You could have just come here, still been a hater, and still be making money. So you're welcome to join every single day. Let's see. Time frame. So Sky, basically the way that it works is, I'm always trading on the 1 minute time frame. Now, here's the thing. A lot of people think 1 minute time frame, that's so risky. You know, a lot of people think, oh, it's so risky. Let me tell you guys something. The price is the same whether I'm on the 1 minute time frame or the 5 minute time frame or the 1 year time frame or the 100-year time frame. The price is the same. It doesn't make it more or less risky. This is it, and it's because you guys think that the time has something to do with the markets when it doesn't. It's just a zoomed out or zoomed in view. That's the only thing. So I'm on the 1 minute time frame because I'm not looking at the candles. In fact, I'm actually just looking at the super trend on the 1 minute time frame. Chris is saying, oh damn, I've only got 9 mil. All right. Let's see. Can you write the setup with entire TP and SL? So actually, if you want to learn, just go to my website, akpwc.com. You literally don't have to pay anything because I don't charge anyone anything. No, Chris definitely doesn't have 9 mil. Just saying, Samba. So yeah, just go to step 3. And then you can see all of the videos right here. And it's actually so simple. Look, if you click Learn the System, you can see how to install the super trend, how to use the super trend, how to use the range bars, how to access the range bar system. All of these videos, how to open a buy trade, how to open a sell trade, everything is there step by step. Are you in a buy or a sell? Chance is asking. So I'm in a buy trade right now on BTC. Let's see. Let's see. Buffett is saying, so you're teaching risk management then mostly? No, so actually I'm teaching everyone what my entire trading strategy is, because everyone goes on social media and is telling you guys to read candles, which you will guaranteed 100% lose money doing, because you can't read candles. It's not a real thing. It doesn't exist. And nobody's actually been able to come here and show me live their live track record or a trading history that's profitable by doing technical analysis. I've actually been asking for many, many years, and no one's actually come by. I'm the only one that's actually profitable in the markets, and I do this every single day. We just made $1,000 live. Rexer, thank you for the gift. Appreciate it. What am I trading? So right here I'm trading BTC, but what's my website? It's akapwc.com, guys. It's akapwc.com. Right there. Let's go. How much have you invested on this buy trade? Yeah, Buffin, I'll show you. So basically, this is a 10 lot size trade. So 10 lot size trade, my margin on this trade was $11,400. But my stop loss take profit is just at $1,000. Now here, I'm the only one that's going to be able to show you guys this. Okay, are you guys ready? You will never ever find anyone that will ever show you this. So this is for the past, so we'll do the past 3 months, which is technically the past only 2 months, because it's counting this month as the month. So it's the past 2 months and 3 days. Okay, so let me show you my entire track record for the past 2 months, and I'll show you the entire track record for the whole account since I started. Now, obviously, you guys can see there's winning trades and losing trades, winning trades and losing trades. This is normal. You should understand that you will always have winning trades and losing trades. And guys, check this out. In the past 2 months, I've made $88,191.60, all from trading and not from selling anything, because none of you guys have ever paid me anything. All right, so Buffin, there's the P&L for the past 2 months. Now I'll show you guys my entire P&L. So I'll go to all. All right, we'll just wait for this to load. Steven's saying show off. All right, so right here you guys can see my entire trading history. This is over 3,169 trades. Okay, so it's been. So let's scroll all the way down, All right. So check this out. We started this account January 3rd, 2024. So it's been about a year and a half. Okay. I mean, a little bit more than a year and a half now. And we started it with 200,000. Okay. We started with 200,000 and we've made a profit of $517,418.90. And guys, guess what? All of these trades were done live. They were all done live here in front of you guys, so you guys can see it, you guys can follow along, you guys can learn. I come live twice every single day, so you guys could have just been following along and learning. And so this is how much we made in the past year and a half. Now, one thing that you guys need to realize is that this is the same thing, and this is very important for you to understand. This is the same thing as taking, so I took 200,000 to 700,000, basically, in about a year and a half. This is the same exact thing as taking 20,000 to 70,000 in about a year and a half, okay? And it's the same thing as taking 2,000 to 7,000 in about a year and a half. But guess what? You guys all want to do 2,000 to 7,000 today. That's the real problem. That's the real problem. All right? Why would you share your strategy with people and not charging money? Something is suspicious. No, it's only suspicious because it's the first time you joined. But I'm very clear about what I'm here to do, and you should understand. So when it comes to trading, anyone that has a profitable trading system or strategy, what they all do, just so you know, what they all do is they go out and they raise hundreds of millions of dollars and then eventually billions of dollars, and they're a registered, regulated hedge fund, and they're managing billions of dollars. This is what people with profitable trading strategies do. We're in this weird gray zone of, we have the profitable trading strategy, we're making money. I just haven't raised the 100 million. That's the only difference. So this is why I'm so public. We're here doing everything free, is because I'm trying to be as public as possible, because I don't really have the connections to go out and raise large capital. That's just the reality. Just so you guys know, like, I grew up poor. You know, I didn't grow up with money. I grew up, like, my dad was making $5 an hour. Pizza was a luxury. That's how I grew up. And now we're at this point, we're making $1,000 to $5,000 a day without selling anything. Like, there's no payment portal. I don't sell anything to anyone. And my whole goal is I need to be able to raise large amounts of money. That's basically what it is. Steve saying, I've been watching AKA for 18 months. That's crazy. Arad is saying he's correct. I just started a week ago and it's been over 80% wins. Yeah, I mean, we've been winning pretty, like a lot of our trades over the past little while. Kyle is saying the first actual and transparent trade you have come across is why? Yeah, why are there 2K and 4K trades in your account when you scroll down if you only risk 1K? Yeah, so there's some times where, you know, what I do is, let's say I enter the trade. Actually, right here, so you guys can see the super trend is red. I'll show you exactly why those trades are, John. So right here, the super trend is red. We actually hit stop loss on the trade we just did, just so you guys know. All right, so we just hit stop loss on that last trade. And now right here, as soon as the range bars go red, I'm going to go in with a little bit of a bigger lot size. So I'm going to go in with 20 lots, because what I want to do is, the real goal is I want to be able to move large amounts of money, but it's just I'm unable to at one given time because of my account size. So as soon as the range bars go red now, I'll go ahead and enter the sell trade. Arad is saying I'm here for the transparency. There we go. Jimmy's saying, what's a platform you use? So basically, the platform I'm trading on is called Abato.com, which is a licensed and regulated trading platform. Riz is saying, how much margin setting do we have to use? So, I mean, the leverage I have set to 1 to 500 here in the settings right here. So if you go to the settings, you can see leverage 1 to 500. And then we risk less than 1%. What's your favorite trade tickers on GoTo? So, Mark, I usually just trade BTC, gold, and NASDAQ. All right, so let's see. As soon as the range bars go red now, and this is the entire trading strategy I'm walking you guys through. As soon as the range bars go red, is it regulated in the US? So they're regulated in Dubai and a few other countries, but we can use any trading platform we want from anywhere in the world. So that's why I'm using them, because they have the lowest trading fees, and they have zero commission, zero swaps, and the thinnest spreads, and I can trade all the markets. For sure, Mark, you know I got you. All right, as soon as the range bars go red, I'm going to go ahead and enter the sell trade. Let's see. All right. Yeah, Devinder, I agree. Let me see something here. All right, so we'll just do this next trade, and then we're going to call it. So Shannon, just go to Avado.com. Yeah, Kyle, that's why I would just go to Avado.com. Steve is asking, why does it move more than other platforms like TradingView, if you see what I mean? Yeah, I mean, it just depends on the order books. All right, guys, there we go. It's turning red. So I'm going to go ahead and enter the sell trade, guys. So we just entered a 20-lot sell trade on BTC. Now I'm going to go ahead and set my stop loss and take profit, guys. This is a $2,000 trade. All right, so there you go. That's my stop loss, $2,000. I'm going to set my take profit right there for $2,000 as well. Let's go. And there we go. That's exactly how I do all my trades. So why did I enter? So you guys see the range bars went from green to red. Okay, so the range bars went from green to red. And the super trend was also red. So red and red. Then I entered my trade. The risk is less than 1%. I set my stop loss take profit always at 100 points. And then
where is the super trend indicator?
So right here, you see this line, this red and green line? That's the super trend indicator. Sorry?
The bold line.
Yeah, the bold line, exactly. Now, how do you get the super trend indicator? It's very simple. So you click indicators at the top, and then you go down to the yellow button where it says indicator store. All right, guys, you should follow along right now. Then search by name, just search super and click enter. And then right there is the super trend. So just click super trend, click install, and then you'll have it installed on your chart. Now you just go back to indicators, and then it's right there under trend. Now when you click it, we don't change any settings. We just click apply, and there's the super trend indicator, and we use it on the 1 minute time frame. Yes?
So when the bars were green,
yeah,
it was going up. Why you did not, at that time, super trend was green, right?
No, so the super trend was still red. So you see, we were pushing up, but the super trend was still red. This is called a pullback. So what happens is, actually, this is a really good example of a pullback. So you see right here, we have the reversal, right? So this is where the overall trend changed from an uptrend to a downtrend. So right here would have been the best entry, the initial entry for a reversal. Now we missed that, but guess what? The market, because you guys know the market's always going waves. So right here, it went in this wave. We had this wave up, and on this wave up, I was able to enter my sell trade. Mike, here's the thing. The super trend indicator on Avado actually doesn't reprint. If you use the super trend indicator anywhere else, like on their Avado web trader specifically, it doesn't reprint. What that means is it uses historical data to show you the overall trend. That's why we can get these long trends with the super trend on the Avado super trend. Why? Let's see. Chris is asking, realistically, what's the minimum someone would need to start off with to run this program? So, Chris, there's no minimum, there's no maximum. Just get your account set up, get it funded, get it verified. I have people that say, hey, I want to get started. Can I start with 100,000, 200,000? And then I have some people that say, listen, I only have like 1,000 or 5,000 or 500. Can I start with that? So the answer is yes to everyone. You can start with whatever the amount that's available. What I would say is I would just start with as much as possible in the account, and then we would risk as little as possible. Because the reality is it's, you start an account with 100, you're not going to be happy making $1 per trade. You're just not. And then what are you going to do? You're going to do a big trade and you're going to blow the account. Like, you will do that. I'm telling you all of the mistakes because I've made all of those mistakes. Everything I'm telling you guys is we've been trading for over 10 years now. We've been profitable for the past 8 years. And we've just been making money from the markets, not from anyone. Like, no one's ever paid us anything. So it's like, we've just been trading in the markets every single day, making thousands and thousands of dollars on a regular basis. And the whole goal is we need to be able to raise large capital, 100 million, 500 million, $1 billion. Now, if you know anyone or if you're that person, make sure you contact me right away because we've been looking for a while because we really do need to finish raising those funds. And then you guys will see me trade with large amounts of capital. All right. Charlie's saying basically deposit as much as you can so he gets more commission. No, so actually the commission, if you use the promo code, is not based on deposit anyways. How far back on the data is the 200-day moving average considered price reaction moving average? So actually, you can use moving averages and stuff in order to filter out more trades. You can basically build on the strategy we're giving you already. Because I had someone come the other day, because we get around a 60 to 65% accuracy, and I had someone come the other day and they're like, I added this filter, I added that filter, I'm not taking many trades, but my accuracy is like high 70s. I'm like, oh, that's pretty good, because they're taking less trades and they're filtering out more trades, so they're getting a little bit of a higher accuracy. So it's definitely possible. Buffin is saying it's going against the overall trend isn't risky for new people like this, telling them to go all in. No, Buffin, you're misunderstanding what I'm saying. So basically, what I'm telling everyone is, when it comes to trading, we should have capital in the account in order for us to even be able to do the trades. Then I actually always tell everyone, you should start with as little risk as possible. 0.01 lot size, which would be a $1 trade. Just start off with $1 trades. So that way you can practice, because a $1 trade at 100 points is the same thing as a $100 million trade at 100 points. It's the same thing. It's the same 100 points. It's just one, you have the capital, one, you don't have the capital. So basically what I tell everyone is, risk as little as possible, build a track record over time, and then just go out and raise funds. Just go out and raise millions and millions of dollars. Yeah. And I always tell everyone, so we always set our stop loss and take profit at 100 points. It's actually the most important thing. I show everyone right off the bat, as soon as I enter, how to set stop loss and take profit. Buffin is saying, but the strategy seems odd to enter at the retrace and get knocked out constantly. No, actually, I think this is your first time joining, but you should join daily, because every single day we do lots and lots of trades. And obviously, according to the trading history, you can see we have a profitable track record, and all the trades are done live. So you can literally just watch me make thousands of dollars every single day. Great. Lion, just go to Avado. You can trade XAU on Avado. He's saying, you have the patience of a saint when dealing with the skeptics. Okay, you know what? The reality is, there's people now that have been watching for years, okay? And they all started out the same way. They were like, no, it's a scam, it's this, it's that. And then I just quietly answered every single one of their questions, and they're like, holy, he's not charging me anything. I literally never have to send him money. I never have to pay him, and he's giving me a profitable trading strategy. He just made how much I make in a whole month in 5 minutes. Maybe I should listen to this person. And now it's been years and they're still following. Yeah, exactly. Steve is an OG. I think everyone starts off like that. There we go. It's people who trade and had to go through the trenches to learn. And you see all the scams. Yeah, exactly. I actually call out all the scams. Actually, there's this guy I was watching the other day on TikTok. I tell everyone this. He was claiming 97% win ratio. 97%. That means that this guy, according to what he's claiming, is able to win almost all of his trades, right? And I'm like, that's crazy, because if I had 97% win ratio, no joke, I would be the king of this planet, because I would own everything. There's no one that gets 97% win ratio. So I was like, all right, let me see what the scammer is talking about. And he's like, I get 97% win ratio, and if you guys want to join, my Discord is $200 a month. I'm like, hold on. You're claiming you're winning almost all of your trades, which, just so you guys know, if we do the math, you go into the billions very fast. With that kind of win ratio, you go into the billions and then trillions, okay? And I'm like, hold on. You're saying you get this high of a win ratio and you're asking $200 for a Discord. The math doesn't math, okay? So basically, just remember, never pay anyone to learn how to trade. We're the only ones that have a profitable trading strategy and system, and I give it to you, I show it to you, and you don't have to pay me. And the main reason is because I need to be able to raise $100 million. Yeah, no, Buffett, it's all good. I appreciate you, man. Is Webull a good ad? And you shouldn't say that, guys. Yeah, seems like it. All right, guys, so we just hit stop loss. Remember, the risk is less than 1%, so it's okay. And you should know you will hit stop loss on trades. The real problem is that everyone, when they go into trades, they're expecting to actually have the craziest winning strategy where I'm winning all of my trades. But the risk on this trade is the same thing. Just so you guys understand the math, if you had $1,000 account and you're risking about $1.25, That's how much I'm risking. Would you be worried or stressed if your trade hit stop loss for $1.25 on your $1,000 account?
No.
No, you wouldn't. Would you be able to sleep like a baby? Yeah. Like, it wouldn't even affect you. Why? Because the percentage risk is so small, right? This is what I'm trying to tell everybody. It's not about flipping your money 10x, 100x, billionx. No, it's about making an income on the side. What's more, like, that's what's more important. What everybody actually needs, what you really need, is an extra $100 a day, an extra $200 a day, an extra $1,000 a week. That's what everybody really needs. You don't need 5,000 to 100,000. I'm telling you, you don't need that. What you need is an extra $80 a day. That's what most people actually need. And that's what I'm trying to show you guys, is that right here on my 600K account, I'm making around $1,000 to $5,000 average. I know it sounds like a lot, $1,000 to $5,000. It's less than 1% that I'm making a day. It's the same thing as if on a $1,000 account, you're making like $6 a day. That's what I'm doing. And that's what I'm trying to show you guys. All right. Let's see. UN is saying, what do you think about next? So I would just trade on Abado, because if you trade anywhere else, they're only either like crypto trading platforms, or they charge huge commissions and fees and spreads and maker-taker fees. So because all of my money comes from trading, I'm always hunting for the trading platform that has the lowest fees. So this is why, every few years we always change the trading platform, because I find a new broker, one that has better fees. We were using like LMFX, IQ Options back in the day. We were using TradeXN a few years ago. And now we're using Abado because they have the best platform and the lowest fees right now. So that's what we're using right now. If I end up finding a platform with even lower fees, I'll switch, But for now, if you trade anywhere else, I'm guaranteeing you that you're going to lose money. What's it called? Let's see. What is, okay, user66 is saying, is TJR trying to, no, so literally never pay anyone to learn how to trade. There's these guys that are charging $5, $10, $15, $20,000 to teach you guys how to trade. That's crazy. That's how they're making money. They're not making money from the markets. Yeah, exactly, Steve. I've noticed that too. You can see those smaller moves on Abado. And yeah, UN, you can sign up from anywhere. I know people from all over the world. All right, guys. So we're going to call it a day here for this live. In the meantime, just go to my website, akpwc.com. Follow the steps. Guys, go get your Abado account set up, funded, verified, and then go get access to the range bars. It's all right here. And you can watch this video of how I made $31,000 just from this office just a little while ago, and I show you guys exactly how to get started. So just go to my website, akpwc.com, and I'll show you. Buffin, you can call. I mean, I tell my story all the time, but I'll tell you guys a story later tonight. So in about 8 hours from now, I'm going to be live again. All right, and let's get started. We actually tested thousands of strategies. It took us over 4 years, and to build this system and do all of this cost us over $500,000, and now we just give it for free. But basically, I was, regular story of immigrant parents, we grew up poor, and then now it's like, we're just making money from the markets. Alright guys, so we'll call it a day here. I'll show you guys how to deposit just because I know everybody wants to know that. So you just click your email on the top right corner, and then deposit is right there. So just click deposit. They do bank transfer, obviously because they're regulated and licensed. So bank transfer, plus they give you a 5% deposit bonus, which is crazy. So when you click proceed, here's your banking information. Just do a wire transfer. They even cover you the wire fee for you, which is crazy. Chunky's saying he's legit. I've been to his office. I traveled from Chicago. That's crazy, Chunky. I appreciate you. Let's go. And then if you guys, I know everyone's sitting on some crypto, like a few $100,000 or a few $1 million. I would just fund my account, get started, start trading, start making income, and let's get started, guys. I'll be live here again in about 8 hours. See you guys then. Thank you guys all for joining. Thank you guys for the gifts, the likes, the comments, the questions. You guys are awesome. And we'll see you guys in a few hours. In the meantime, get everything set up, and let's get started. All right, guys. Have a good one.